How reliable is the Zestimate, and can you use it confidently to determine the value of your home? Today, we answer that question. If you've been searching on the internet recently for real estate or specifically looking for what your home might be worth, you've come upon these things called automated valuation models. The Zestimate is Zillow's AVM. But Redfin has one, Realtor.com has one, CoreLogic's Realist has one. They're everywhere. If you remember in the old days, it was very difficult to get information about what your home might be worth because there was no internet or that information wasn't as readily available as it is today. What we had to rely on was a local appraiser or local real estate professional, and the quality of that information just was totally dependent on how good of a realtor or an appraiser you came upon and how knowledgeable they were about the market surrounding your house. Now, the advent of these new models that have come into the market have made it a lot easier for sellers to go on that quest without turning to an appraiser or a realtor. But be careful, because these models and these automated ways to give you your home value aren't all they were cracked up to be. Here's what I mean by that. So even Zillow itself, if you go to the Zillow website, they even admit that their Zestimate, which is their automated valuation model for helping a consumer, a homeowner, determine what their home's most likely sales price or valuation might be, they say, no, don't do that. It's just a starting point. It's just a ballpark guesstimate, but don't rely on it like you would an appraiser or a local real estate professional. Those are your two best sources of information for trying to determine what you should price your house at if you're thinking about putting it on the market. In fact, the Zillow site itself says that in Las Vegas or in Nevada, they have a 99% accuracy rate to get it right within 20% of the actual price. So what they're saying is, if you think your house should sell for $500, Zillow will let you know that it's probably going to sell between $400 and $600, and they have a 99% confidence level that it's going to be somewhere in that $200,000 range. That's not very helpful. At least it wouldn't be very helpful to me if I was thinking about getting my house on the market. So take that into consideration when you go run into these estimates to try to determine how you should price your property or what it might be worth. Check it out for yourself. Go put your property into these various valuation sites and look at the variety of numbers that you get. And just that variance alone should create some doubt in the veracity of these sources for valuation or for setting a sales price. Here's what the risks are if you step forward and actually use these as a pricing mechanism to determine how to sell your house. The first risk is, and the worst one for you, is that you price your property too low. It sells quickly, and you're stuck. You sign an agreement, not sure that it sold too low until it's too late, well, maybe weeks or months later, and then there's no way to get that money back. And so you can leave money on the table by getting the price set too low by following these models if they're wrong in that direction. But here's another horrible thing. What if you've put the wrong price on your property because it's way too high? Oh, well, that's okay, because what if No, what happens is your property sits on the market and stales out, and then you start cutting the price and end up chasing the market and end up selling your property for less than what it was really valued at, not the inflated price that you listed it at. Either way, it bodes poorly for you. There's solutions though. Number one, we can help you. If you want to know what your house's most likely sales price is in this market, let us know. We will do a complimentary, hands-on, person-done, not valuation or automated model, person-done assessment of your home's most likely sales price or value in this present market. That must be helpful for you. The second thing we can do is we can help you improve the accuracy of how your home reflects on these valuation models. For example, you can go to the Zillow site specifically and you can make some adjustments to your property that can cause its value to be a better reflection of its true value or how it is represented based on the upgrades and other things that you've done. If you don't want to do that or that's complicated, we can help you with that. That's another way that we can help you maximize the way your house is presented on these sites and making them a better reflection of your house's value, which is these are things that buyers rely on, so they're going to go look at that, and so it's probably good to have that accurate. I hope this has been helpful to you as a strategy to determine what your home's worth, and if you're thinking about selling it, how to maximize your dollar when you do so. Have a great day.